I started seeing beings. So in my early 20s, had a spiritual awakening, and in it, I started to see beings and had that deep question: is this real? Is this not real? What's going on? I started seeing beings. So in my early 20s, had a spiritual awakening, and in it, I started to see beings and had that deep question: is this real? Is this not real? What's going on? And I went to a shaman and a psychologist, and both told me what was going on was real, and that I was fine, and that I was grounded, and what I needed to do was figure it out. And so I ended up in the Amazon, and the easiest way to talk about seeing beings in the Amazon is that it is considered completely normal, not abnormal. So it just flips it literally right on its head. And the Amazonian shamanic medicines and the Amazonian shamanic practices of the people that are called medico-vegetalistas, they're not called shamans. Shamans is a Western word that is brought in to try to describe these doctors of the forest, or these mystic doctors of the forest. And they go by the name medico-vegetalista, which just means doctor of plants or doctor of vegetation. And they have a very clear mythology and belief about the nature of how their medicine works. And so they say the plants are alive, and the plants that are medicinal plants have doctor spirits or doctor beings. And you go into a visionary realm, and the medico-vegetalista, or the shaman, has made friends with these doctor spirits or doctor beings. And the shaman is going to call to the doctor spirits through the chants called Icaros, and is going to invoke them and bring them into the ceremony. And those are the beings that are going to perform the healings and the different kinds of transformations that people are going to experience. And so they have literally zero separation in the idea of the beings from the plants themselves, and the plants themselves having an anthropomorphized expression of that being. So meaning the beings can represent themselves in geometric colors and patterns, and they can represent themselves in completely human form or humanoid form or animal form, depending on the nature of the plant itself. And they are common. They are understood in a pantheon of entities, just like your polytheistic religions, like Hinduism has a pantheon of deities that are known about, or your ancient Greek religions have a pantheon of deities or demigods that are believed in. These quote unquote beings or spirits of the forest of these medicinal plants are all cataloged. They are named. They are known. The lineages pass down the ability to communicate with them in a very sacred language called Icaro from one generation to another generation. And it's how the medicine ultimately gets practiced. And like I said, it is considered 100% completely, totally normal and part of the mystery and the mysticism of the Amazon itself.